Hi everyone. I'm Jonathan's Media Shack here again. And today, I will be going over the reasons of why making commentaries out of obvious trolls sucks. So anyways, with that said, let's get this started, shall we? Let's go into details of why these types of videos sucks, in my opinion. First off, let's just say that these videos don't do anything, but trigger the obvious trolls. And besides, they're never going to learn their lessons when you make commentaries on obvious trolls. And if you keep on making commentaries on them, then you're ending up causing this whole drama nonsense to be endless, especially when it's back and forward 24/7, and yes, doing commentaries back and forth is very irritating as hell. I mean, sure, you can do at least 1 or 2 commentaries, but when it comes to 10 times, that's when it starts to become very annoying. My god, it's no wonder why some people kept doing commentaries on them back and forward, it's so irritating. 2. All they're doing is getting their attentions. Once you've done a commentary on them, guess what they'll do? They just flip out, and just do a shitty commentary on them, and you're ending up giving more powers for them, by giving them your attention. And yes, most obvious trolls are nothing but attention seekers, and this is why I don't do commentaries on obvious trolls. And even if I did, then I probably would have been fucked up, because I would have gotten their attention, so instead, I just ignore them, because I thought that ignoring them would be the best answer to all of my problems. So yeah, if you want to leave obvious trolls alone, just ignore them. And maybe they'll leave you alone if you don't make any videos of them, especially commentary videos on them. Then, that would be great. 3. They will continue doing the same shit 24/7, even if you try to ask them nicely to stop. Honest to God, it's like talking to a wall. Obvious trolls are just obvious trolls, so it's impossible for you to ask them nicely to stop. They won't even listen to you, that's for sure. 4. Some people just don't know how to leave obvious trolls alone. And they decide to do commentaries on them. Look guys, but to whoever makes commentaries on obvious trolls, I'm not trying to be mean, but it's better off if you would ignore them instead. Why? Because for starters, they're never gonna learn their lessons, and they'll just make videos on you, or do shitty commentaries on them if you keep on making them. And plus, you're just ending up giving them their attentions as well, which is not a good idea to do as well. Why? Because they will get triggered, and do commentaries on them. Besides, what's the point of doing commentaries back and forward? That is so annoying if you ask me. 5. Sometimes, when they do commentaries on obvious trolls, they act like bunches of hypocrites. Why? Well, for starters, they claim that sending death threats is cold-hearted, and an obvious troll sends them a death threat, and what do they do to them? They send death threats to them back. And to make matters worse, they even claim that saying the N-word is racist. So, an obvious troll says a very racist word to them, and what do? They say the N-word back to them, making themselves racist. And to top it all up, they play a video with a very loud and obnoxious sound, and a clip that either has them getting killed or some other random shit, and they do the same thing as well by using the same clips as well. Wow, what a bunch of hypocrites they are. And not only that, they are also cyberbullies themselves. 6. This is why this whole drama between a user and an obvious troll had became absolutely terrible. And it keeps going on, and on, and on, until one of them gets terminated. You see that folks, this is why I don't make videos on obvious trolls. I mean, sure, I can still do commentaries on Inside Out Fan 2001, but not on obvious trolls, that's for sure. 7. It gets easily annoying whenever a user does a commentary on an obvious troll back and forward, like only God knows how many times. Wow, just wow. See how frustrating it is, folks? I mean, sure, 1 or 2 commentaries is okay, but doing it like 22 times, that is so fucking annoying as bloody hell. This is why you should ignore obvious trolls, rather than to do commentaries on them back and forward. 8. They're just ending up giving them more power to them, rather than to leave them be. Why am I not surprised? 9. These types of videos won't do any good to them. Instead, it'll end up triggering them. 10. They claim that obvious trolls are opinion bashers, but yet, in one commentary, a user said to Jason the Christmas Yes Sunny Day No fan to start hating Christmas Yes Sunny Day No right now. And in another commentary, one person said to Annoying Orange Yes Baby Bus know that supporting users that they hate can get you in huge trouble. Like, what the fuck? That counts as opinion bashing. Besides, people can have the rights to their own opinion whatever they want, and you can't force them to do that. That's just plain wrong. And not only that, it can make themselves hypocrites too. 11. They are putting themselves in trouble whenever they do commentaries on obvious trolls, and once you continue to make commentaries on them, they'll never leave you alone. And yes, you're pretty much in trouble yourself. That is definitely not a good sign. Believe me when I tell you this. And finally, 12. If they continue to make commentaries on obvious trolls, then this whole drama will never end, and it will carry on, maybe even longer. And honestly, it would be very annoying if that's the case, in which it is to some people who refuses to leave obvious trolls alone. And those are all of my true and honest reasons on why making commentaries out of obvious trolls sucks, in my opinion. So anyways, this will conclude my video for today. Thanks for watching, folks. Make sure you comment, like this video, subscribe to me, turn on notifications, and also, don't forget to send me a request. I'm Jonathan's Media Shack here, signing off, and I'll see you guys next time on my next video. Goodbye.